Welcome to my gallery, and I'm Joan Mirviss, and I'm here to tell you about our current exhibition that focuses on Japanese sculptural art in the medium of clay. And by sculpture, I don't specifically mean non-functional, because many of the works in the show are actually vessels, but they're so sculptural in countenance that I consider them to be sculpture. And it's hard for a Westerner to even imagine a flower or a flower arrangement in them, because the forms are so well conceived as sculpture that the flowers might get in the way. But maybe the most amazing of the pieces in this show is this work to my left by the artist Sugiura Yasuyoshi. Sugiura not only works in clay, but he is redefining the medium in a way that defies actually physical science. Each one of these petals, pistils, leaves is all separately formed and then attached. And when this is fired, it's fired twice. The bisque firing is at 800 degrees Celsius, but the final firing is at 1235 to 1240 Celsius. And so any of you who've baked, you know when you're cooking things in the oven, things move. Your cakes move, everything moves. So just imagine what all of these hundreds of pistils inside this flower are like in the kiln as the heat radiates. They're literally dancing. And so the artist has to so carefully contrive where each petal he wants them to be in the final product versus where they are when he makes it. He has to plan in advance to put something in the position that will end up where he wants it and not collapsing or turning inside out, and the piece has to be thrown away. His work is very daunting, both for him as an artist, but also for we as collectors. He's one of only two artists whose work I handle that come with instructions on how they need to be picked up. Because if they are not packed correctly or picked up correctly, you end up with a jigsaw puzzle at the end of the day. And of course, that's not what anyone wants. So they're incredibly delicate, but strong. You can find his works, because they're so compelling, in the lobbies of a number of the most prestigious hotels in Japan, like the Four Seasons Hotel in Kyoto or the Hotel in Tokyo, as well as in museums throughout Japan and the United States, including Yale University, Minneapolis, and for those of you who are in New York, in the current exhibition at the Brooklyn Museum of Contemporary Art, in which a sort of surreal, scary looking dogwood flower is a featured item in the nature section of their show.